This is the fucking Rise of Rubin! Let's go!
Sunsets, a new star gleams to build a world on broken dreams. The mountains shake, the oceans churn, a final lesson kings will learn. Here, the name will be signed. The stones all crack with brass and thunder, tearing the ancient laws asunder. The old flags burn, the empires fall, the answers to a higher call. For the master of a universe, this soul.
I don't have much time.
Get some water, please. Thank you. We rolling?
We're at SureClean right now, boys.
What'd you order? Just 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers. I don't do 4-for-4s anymore ever since that day.
Okay, we'll begin our session. A special made for you.
Thank you, doctor.
When did you first meet Kobe Rubenstein?
The fall of 2017 at Jefferson Middle School.
It was probably a couple years ago. I was walking into Vic's West Side, and then I saw this tall ass dude.
Just through an online Discord chat. I was friends with some of his associates, and I'll never forget that day.
I believe sometime last year.
It was 2 years ago, Vic's Pizzeria. Those are good times.
In my darkest days, about 1 year ago today.
I'd heard stories of Kobe before, through like working at Vic's and stuff with you guys, but I hadn't actually met him yet. This is my first time seeing him pull up to the trap. I believe he was already there.
When I first met Kobe, it was at SureClean Car Wash. Don't know when it was. I started working there before him though, in Olympia, and then he started working there.
I knew him a little bit from school, but he pulled up and I was like, this is the biggest unit I've seen, you know.
Takes me back. Sophomore year, He walks into the personal finance club, 6'5", towering over everyone. He was the guest speaker that day. I invited him, but I didn't know what I was ready for.
Man, you're fired.
I met him at the finance club that Ryan held 2-3 years ago.
I first met Kobe April 2022 at Vic's Pizzeria.
I'm not sure who Ruben is or who you're talking about, but I don't think I've ever met him. Have you met Ruben? I've never heard Ruben before. I'm not sure who Ruben is, what he is, what he stands for, anything. I'm not sure who Ruben is.
Alright, first question to start it off. Why did you say it?
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about, doctor.
So what do you mean by that? Was it somebody else that said it?
I mean, I feel like I kind of got put in my mind a little bit. Like, I don't really understand what happened, but I didn't say anything.
I see. So is someone controlling your mind?
I wouldn't say that, but there might be proof of someone controlling my mind. Possibly.
I see.
What were your initial thoughts of Kobe Rubenstein?
Some call his Ruben Riz Ruben Freaky.
What a guy. Just what a guy.
Standing in the dish pit, and I was like, where did we find this guy? I talked to him a little bit. He seemed cool, seemed like he was like just ready to work, so I figured, all right, like we'll see how this goes.
He was very quiet, and probably because I think he was unconscious on the bathroom floor.
My first thoughts of Kobe, beyond that, were not so great. He was boasting about pulling the Julian Strat on this chick.
I think he was in his boxing shorts, if I'm correct. Said some pretty interesting things. I thought this was definitely a goober.
Holy shit, this is a huge person.
He came on and said, "Kevin." Not knowing who it was, I sounded a little startled. I said, "Yeah." He then proceeded to ask me, "If you could suck your own dick, would you?" Truer words had never been asked of me before, but the answer was easy. Yes.
Nathan Harris, he raises his hand, and he asks us a question. And Kobe raises his voice and shuts him down instantly. I couldn't believe it. And when I heard from the Buckeyes that he was working at Vic's, I just knew the day would come.
Like, one thing I gotta say is he's terrible at cleaning cars, at vacuuming the insides of cars.
This a lot. I don't know what this was about. There was just this constantly. Just
The name says it. He's a big goon. I think he was a happy guy, you know, like big goon, wanted to be there. He had a good vibe. He was just a little clumsy.
I couldn't understand him. Something you just can't get a grasp on. Alright, I'm gonna start with just a couple exercises for you. So first, when I say doctor, that comes to mind. First thing.
Frankenstein.
Okay, let's see.
But he didn't care, and he's just a silly guy.
At the time, he was a real go-getter. Get it done.
Big idiot, but man, could he do two minutes.
Now, for this next exercise, I'm going to give you a piece of paper. I'm going to ask you to draw a clock on it.
Yes, doctor.
Could you elaborate?
And the first couple, like 3 times we hung out, I think he knocked over 10 different things, like cups, like drinks that people had out, like all that. He's quite literally a walking party foul, but he has a good vibe, so that's really all that matters, is walking party foul with a good vibe to him.
But when I first officially met him, he was him.
I then asked the real question, would you swallow?
Two mans with him, but the most important thing was Cheesy Bread with the voice.
Writing the tickets and stuff, just like spelling was kind of an issue initially, and that was pretty concerning. I was kind of like, all right, like he's supposed to write jalapenos and he's writing Jaja. Like it's close enough, I guess. Like,
You know, walked in, obviously saw the fit. Thought Kobe is going to be pretty funny off rip because all the stories I'd heard.
I had a chance to talk to the mob boss, Mr. Rubenstein, one-on-one. Things became apparent. He was a solid dude, a good human being who took care of his own.
You know, my initial thought was that he had no thoughts, really. He just went with what he knew was right, and he would push through and get to what he wanted, no matter what it cost.
Gooner was insightful, ingenious in all the right ways.
Like we're just gonna have to ask him a lot of questions, ask him for clarity.
I wish I could.
He's a follower and a leader both, I have to say. You know, like he will do the crazy stuff, but he's not one to just do what you say. He'll make his own ideas.
Team player, glue guy, someone you can count on.
Well, Kobe's got great charisma, and he's a real go-getter. He knows how to figure things out. He's one who's always got the answers before the questions are even asked.
A fucking piece of shit. I'm not sure if it is though.
Just immediately hit one of these, and I was used to only seeing Clark do that at the time, but he was an early adopter to whatever this is.
I think it's just genius.
If Kobe Rubenstein were here today, what would you like to say to him?
You're a genius.
If Kobe was sitting here right now, I would say to him, you're an inspiration.
Never change.
Hope you're doing all right, man. Appreciate you. It was nice working with you for a while. That was funny. It was a good time. I still write Jaja on the order tickets whenever, every once in a while, just to make myself laugh. So thanks for that. Appreciate it.
And if he were here right now, I would tell him he's him. Go get him, Big Goon. Go get him.
I love you, and you need to control yourself.
Why did you say it? Why did he say it on the road trip? I can't.
Cut.
I just gotta say it's Big Goon.
I wouldn't say anything out loud, but I would give him one of these. A simple nod, for he is legend.
Keep on your demon complex, and as you said, the sheep will lead you to the shepherd. Love you, Goon.
Cut.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No matter how far you run or how quick you hide, Kobe will always be freaky in your shadow.
Goodbye, Ruben.
I met a stranger on death's door, drifting at sea on a large fragment of ice. Weary he looked, so I invited him to come aboard. On perceiving me, the stranger addressed me. Before I come on board your vessel, will you have the kindness to inform me whither you are bound? A modern Prometheus he claimed to be, bringing forth something the world has never seen. And he said to me, it was on a dreary night of November that I beheld the accomplishment of my toils. With an anxiety that almost amounted to agony, I collected the instruments of life around me, that I might infuse a spark of being into the lifeless thing that lay at my feet. It was already 1 in the morning. The rain pattered dismally against the panes, and my candle was nearly burnt out when, by the glimmer of the half-extinguished light, I saw the dull yellow eye of the creature open. It breathed hard, and a convulsive motion agitated its limbs. A freak came to in this world of ours. The die is cast. I have consented to return if we are not destroyed. Thus are my hopes blasted by cowardice and indecision. I come back ignorant and disappointed. It requires more philosophy than I possess to bear this injustice with patience. A minotaur such as he is a labyrinth to protect us until the hero comes to defeat him. Reincarnation of Romulus, bring a new age upon us. For all his actions, I am to blame. The freak must be conquered so that a true specimen may arise. The stranger I speak of today, Dr. Freakenstein, is thee. The monster will be such no longer.
Fuck your man,
Just
fuck
wait
your
until I
brain,
rock him.
fuck your man, fuck your brain, He's a freak, he needs to be behind bars. Bulletproof vest, made of fucking Kevlar. I was trying to tell him he wouldn't go far. He was trying to tell me that he was high on the fucking Mars. He was trying to tell me he was special man, a special man. I was trying to tell me that he couldn't get the fucking rents. I was trying to tell him that the freaks from Japan, ABGs, and he had to ask them for geek bars. I was trying to tell him that he couldn't fucking go far again. Why? Did you fucking ask? Rise, a blast from the past. Time, he had to pay it back. Die, was already cast. Die, was already cast.
I would kill Ruben.
Clock for you, doctor.
Thank you very much. All right, perfect.
Yeah. Got a fucking Rubenstein, got a freaky time. Got your bitches in the lab, tryna get them tied up. Make a fucking double 50, got a 50 fried. NJ, service dog. Rubenstein, fun, she got service dog. Lincoln, it's a loud house, dropping logs. Thinking, treat him like a king, mock you hog. Dish pit, Omega Filipino vibes. Extortion, and I didn't know what's the cost. Kick racks, and I had to tell him it's a brand. Since Sienna came, and I had to tell him pray to God. Kickback skills didn't motherfucking impress. Had to go and fucking retire that fry. NASDAQ, and he wasn't making progress till he fucking came, ended up with the squad. I'm an apex, I'm an apex. Payouts take a long time for they fucking buy. Hot tub, heavyweight with 2 plates. Betty sending feet pics, money gyrates. Catfishy 50 plus, did he find a date? Moon also 2 large, call him masturbate.
Human chance throughout, juicy chains dripping. Time to drown, slipped in ice sipping. When fellas moving spies, and we're double dipping. You want a 35 event, you know you need a hair. You gotta shoot up baby J, you know you're missionary. What is all it's gonna take? Need my care. Know me crashing at my place, sipping sanitary. Whipping diamond counts, doubling no more rock. Kicking out his turn his past, who's ghost like a circumcision. Newton Stein, seeking genius off the floor. Moses showing him the vision. Moses showed Ruben how to listen. Ladybug, meal floppers in the chuzz box. Lady not ideal, blocker in the inbox. Only sugar shine in the Ramadan was a 2-man run. Chop chuzz was a walkout. Get on your freaky time, it's the rise of Rubenstein.
Okay, so for this next exercise, I'm just going to have you lay back and then I will duct tape your mouth so you can be in tune with all of your other senses.
I would kill Ruben.
Yeah. Rubenstein had to go walk the plank. Shooting time, but he was shooting blanks. 2-man training the glizzards of Franks. Badass bitch and they call her a tank. Yeah. It's not about winning, but can you survive? Batmobile, carbon fiber test drive. Can you come out the jungle and thrive? Rise of Ruben, he finally arrived. Yeah.
Back in the business, he back in the groove. Running around like he got something to prove. Rise the room and he done with the moves. Freaky text, I told him didn't approve.
Yeah.
Rubenstein back in business. This time stay committed. Kickboxing fairs, I got him acquitted. Guillotine check and it gets submitted.
Yeah.
Alright, for this next exercise, I'm going to tap into the control center of your brain, and all I need for you to do is to just sit back and relax while it happens. Alright, and you should feel a jolt when I press this button right here. So 3, 2, 1. Alright. Now again, 3, 2, 1. Right. And you should feel a lot of electricity now. In 3, 2, 1.
There comes a moment in every man's life when the noise fades and destiny whispers his name. Tonight is that moment. Not for the many, but for the few, for the chosen, for the squad. And leading them unshaken at the gates of chaos is Ruben. They try to forget him, try to bury his name beneath losses, beneath silence, beneath shadows. But legends don't die in silence, they rise in storms. While others played for fun, Ruben played for legacy. While they looted the scraps, he forged weapons. While they feared the gulag, he called it home. This isn't a comeback, this is a reckoning. When the comms light up and the lobby shakes, it won't be luck, it won't be magic, it'll be the mark of Ruben. Precision made flesh, hunger in human form. One squad, one mission, zero mercy. And when the dust clears, there will be no debate. Ruben is back, he's ascended, he's the storm, he is the carry, he is the final chapter. So if you're in the fucking way, pray! Because Ruben's coming for your soul.